everyone, welcome back to the Tiny Show on Malarkey. I'm Tiny. Remember to like, share, and subscribe so you can see videos like this every day. Let's jump right into the video. So first up, we have today's quote of the day. So follow me over here.
I'm a mobile, I cannot.
So today's quote of the day is, "The sun is up, the sky is blue, it's beautiful, and so are you." And that's a quote by John Lennon. That's a really sweet quote. Just saying, you're beautiful, man, you know? Yeah, man. Yeah. So that's basically today's quote. Now it's time for our word of the day, which today's word is ambush. It's a verb which means to make a surprise attack, like a soldier leaping out suddenly from a hiding place. Some synonyms are surprise, trap, and pounce. It's used in 1.8% of stories. And some word pairs are ambush enemy, ambush prey, or ambush troops. And here's a sentence from Winnie the Pooh by A.A. Milne. An ambush, as I was about to explain to Pooh, said Piglet, is a sort of surprise. If people jump out at you suddenly, that's an ambush, said Owl. It's an ambush, said Pooh, when people jump out at you suddenly, explained Piglet. Pretty good explanation of ambush. Let's jump right into our next segment.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Patty's ASL segment. Before we dive right into our new letter for today, let's review the letters we've already done. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J.
J is your first movement letter, right?
Yeah. K, L, M, N, and then our new letter for today, which is O. You make a D, you ball up your fist and make it like an O, and then you bring down your pointer finger.
Can't you just make an O?
Yeah, you can just make an O. I wanted to extend it, so, you know.
Relating it to another letter. Okay.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Let's jump right into our next segment. Yeah.
Just gonna take my headband. Oh, fancy, what's this? All right, now it's time for the drawing and writing segment.
Hooray!
The drawing and writing segment. So, starting tomorrow, our writing prompts are going to be related to our drawing prompts. So, tomorrow's theme is going to be about color, so tune in to see what that is. So, today's drawing prompt was, draw your signature outfit. So, I went ahead and did that. But Patty, would you like to go first?
Yes. So I drew me.
So some dirty fingers, kid.
You didn't see that?
And this is me, my signature outfit.
You don't wear the exact same dress every day. You don't have green shoes.
It was supposed to be teal, but it was closer to green. But yeah, I don't know. I wear something like this.
And you wear glasses too.
If I ever try, I'm trying to get contacts soon, but it's so hard to draw glasses.
No, it's not.
Well, the contacts shut down.
I know.
Ha ha.
In today's writing prompt, Mom, your drink smells.
Oh, it smells so disgusting. I don't even know what that is. What's
on
on hold? Describe a good day.
It's called Unicorn Smash. It's a health drink.
Today's writing prompt was describe a good day. Patty, you go first.
One good day. Today we got fancy. Zooming on fancy as I'm pointing clearly.
Fancy?
It was Christmas. So of course, me and my sister jumped down the stairs, ignoring all laws of gravity.
Actually, we came upstairs. No, we slept in my room.
There's something.
Oh, she's right. Tell your stories
because
wrong.
we turned the corner.
It's okay. He can still tell his story.
Okay.
We came up. We bounded up the stairs, ignoring every force of gravity. There we go. And then Mom and Dad were supposed to give us like this pug doll first, but they couldn't hold Fancy. And just came bursting toward us. And they handed us the pug doll.
She like went.
She was like so little.
We
and
gave you the
scrawny.
pug dolls, and Fancy was in her basket.
That's not what happened though. We came upstairs and we turned the corner and Fancy was like, and we were like, oh my gosh, a puppy!
Yeah, and then you were like, hot. And then you came into view and you said, we were supposed to give you these first, and then you handed us pug dolls.
Hmm.
So yeah.
And then Saoirse said, how long could she stay for?
What?
You asked how long she could stay for.
How long could she stay for? She said, forever. And I was like, oh, no way! And I was like, what breed is she? Fancy, are you our special Christmas puppy?
Oh yeah.
Yes, you
Okay,
are.
Saoirse's
We should
story.
dress her up as a present for Halloween. She's brown.
Oh, present.
No.
And you'd be like waddling around like a little bog, little armhole. Always look adorable.
She's sitting on top
Fancy.
of my sketch pad. Now she's eating my sketch pad. Put that over there.
I like
Okay, now to Saoirse's story.
So mine's not really a story. It's just like what a good day in general is. I've had some really good days though, and I could go in depth if you wanted me to.
like cool.
Well, so like one of like my best days was so we were it was like the end of the year and we were having I was in 5th grade and we were doing our end of the year volleyball tournament for 5th graders. And my team had already lost. We were out. We weren't doing so good, and we lost. And I wasn't feeling too sad. I was trying to encourage people, and so like I went to talk to my teacher just to chat, you know, because we did that in 5th grade. And so like we were chatting, and then like mom was like bringing gift bags because it was around St. Patrick's Day season, so she's bringing St. Patrick's Day. She was bringing something to people, and she kept coming back and forth. And she started walking with this lady, and my teacher was like, who's that lady walking with your mom? I was like, oh, probably one of my mom's PTA friends. But it wasn't. It was my sister, and it was great.
Oh, which one? Emily or Mercy?
It was Marcy when she came to stay in St. Patrick's Day.
I know, I'm joking.
Okay.
You just weren't being specific.
He was trying to lead you into the answers.
People don't know their name, idioto.
Okay, well, let's jump right into our next segment.
Go.
All right, so today's state of the day is Indiana. The capital of Indiana is Indianapolis.
Indianapolis.
Indianapolis. Its nickname is the Hoosier State. Don't take the state, Patty.
I'm not. Oh, you took it first. A race to see who can take it first.
See, now look what you've
Look,
done.
now there's been a major earthquake, Patty. This isn't funny.
No, pause the video. It's been a state since December 11th, 1816. Its state bird is the cardinal, and its state flower is the peony. Its motto is the Crossroads of America. Quick facts: the Indiana Dunes National Lakeshore features high sand dunes on the shores of Lake Michigan. Many visitors come each year to swim and hike the dunes. The first long-distance auto race in the U.S. was held in 1911 in Indianapolis. The Indianapolis 500 is held every Memorial Day weekend. The race is 200 laps or 500 miles long. Have you guys ever been to the Indianapolis 500? How was it?
I'm pretty sure it's going to be canceled this year.
Oh, well, that's a surprise. And the first professional baseball game was played in Fort Wayne on May 4th, 1871. May the 4th be with you. Yeah. I'm trying to stall for time so Patty can finish. So, do any of you live in Indiana? What's it like in Indiana? If we look at our flag here, it has the Indianapolis 500 on the back. And then we also have our state quarter for Indiana, our national park. So it looks like a regular quarter, but on the back, there's a picture of the national park.
I know nothing of geography.
Well, there's your first mistake. Kansas.
Oh my god.
It's okay, you can put it on, Tiny.
What?
You can put the flag on.
Am I holding Indiana?
All right. And here we go. Kentucky fell out.
Oh,
But we have Indiana.
Here, back here. Which one has one of these like circles?
And there's
in
Lake
these?
Michigan.
Oh, it's Washington.
Okay.
All right. And then the next thing we have is our president of the day. So today's president of the day is Martin Van Buren, the 8th president, who was in office from 1837 to 1841. His vice president was Richard M. Johnson, and his political party was Democratic. He represented the state of New York, and he was born December 5th in 1782 in Kinderhook, New York. And he died July 24th, 1862 in Kinderhook, New York. His occupation, he was a lawyer, and he studied law in New York, and he was married to Hannah Hose Van Buren, who died in 1819. Fact and achievements, he was the U.S. Senator from New York, he was the Governor from New York, and the 10th Secretary of State. He was the Vice President under Andrew Jackson. He was the first president to have been born in the independent United States. And the only president to have learned English as a second language. He grew up speaking Dutch. That's really cool. And then next up we have our space thing of the day, which today's space thing is astronaut, the sailor of the stars. Ever since people looked up into the sky, they've dreamed of sailing among the stars. The first person to go into space was Yuri Gagarin, a cosmonaut of the Soviet Union, in 1961. Cosmonaut also means sailor of the universe. Also in 1961, the first American astronaut, Alan Shepard, left Earth in a Mercury 3 spacecraft. Astronaut means sailor of the stars. Since that time, many more men and women have sailed towards the stars. That's really cool. Factoids. The first man in space was Yuri Gagarin, and the first American in space was Alan Shepard. The first person to orbit the Earth was John Glenn, and the first woman in space was Valentina Tereshkova. And the first person to walk in space was Alexei Leonov. And the first to orbit the moon was Frank Borman, James Lovell, and William Anders. The first person to walk on the moon was William Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin. And the first American woman in space was Sally Ride. That's really cool. I did not know all those things. But next up, we have our painting of the day, which we haven't done in a while, but we decided to start them back up. That is our painting of the day. Isn't it beautiful?
Tis complete.
All right, you can take that back now, though.
Where'd I put it?
On the tray.
Okay.
It's Dance at the Moulin de la Galette. It was painted by Pierre-Auguste Renoir in 1876 in Paris, France, and it's made of oil paint on canvas. You can see it at the Musée d'Orsay in Paris, France. And this painting shows a busy crowd of people enjoying themselves at a Sunday afternoon dance in Paris. The artist, Renoir, asked his friends to dress up in their best clothes and pose for him.
Il garçon mange une fille. That means the boy eats the girl.
That's creepy.
We're learning French.
Yeah.
Great. Look out for the dancing couple gazing out of the painting on the left-hand side. The man was an artist named Cardenas, and the woman was a young model named Margaret.
Where?
You can see them right there. They're looking out of the painting.
Oh, oui.
That's really cool.
Si muy bien, amigo. I am good so good at French.
And did you know, when they were first on show, people thought Renoir's paintings looked unfinished because of their blurry brush strokes. But today, his paintings are very popular. Yet another example, like Van Gogh, where paintings are hated during the old times, but loved during the new times. And finally, our animal of the day, the cougar. A cougar is a puma or a mountain lion. It lives throughout western United States and Canada and all of South Africa. Its top speed is 35 miles per hour, and it eats small to medium-sized mammals, deer, and sheep. And its babies are called kittens or cubs. It's one of the most adaptable wildcats, inhabiting snow-covered mountains and tropical rainforests. And they're known for their strength and agility. Cougars can cover 20 to 35 feet in a single bound. Well, let's jump right into our next segment.
She's complaining.
Now, finally, we've reached our last segment. So we're just going to jump right into our Book of Why.
Where's Walden?
What is evolution? I don't know. First proposed by naturalist Charles Darwin in his 1859 book on the Origin of Species, the theory of evolution explains how all plants and animals, including humans, slowly change over time to improve their chances of survival. All life forms are subject to the forces of natural selection, in which nature favors changes, tougher breaks, sharper teeth, and keener eyesight, etc., that help a species survive and reproduce. These helpful adaptations are then passed on to the next generation. Eventually, all these adaptations add up until one species evolves into a new one. If you go back far enough in Earth's history, all life forms, from great white sharks to cherry trees, evolved from a common ancestor. So evolution is just a theory. They're not saying like it's a fact or that it actually happened. They're just saying like it could happen. And finally, our joke of the day. Let's do a knock-knock joke today. That's what I'm feeling. Okay. Patty. Play along the right way, okay?
Fine.
Will you remember me in a year?
Yeah.
Will you remember me in a month?
Yeah.
Will you remember me tomorrow?
No. I have a very bad memory.
Will you remember me tomorrow?
Yes.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
You forgot me already.
I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Thank you for watching this episode of The Tiny Show. Remember to like, share, and subscribe so you can see videos like this every day. And remember to drop a like.
In the toilet.
Let me tell you guys how to drop a like, okay? So
You go to the toilet.
when you see below the video, there is a thumbs up button and a thumbs down button. At all costs, do not press the thumbs down button. Press the thumbs up button. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Thumbs down is not holy.